February 1st, 1902, in Joplin, Missouri, Langston Hughes was born. He attended Central High School in Cleveland, Ohio, where he started to write poetry in the 8th grade. His father did not support his writing career and only paid for college if he studied engineering. In 1926, his first book, The Weary Blues, is a poetry collection that is published by Alfred A. Knopf Publishing House. It is warmly received. Langston Hughes received an incredible amount of attention when he wrote a poem the summer after his high school graduation in Cleveland called The Negro Speaks of Rivers, which is published in The Crisis, 1921. While working as a busboy in a hotel in Washington, D.C., Hughes put 3 of his own poems beside the plate of Michelle Lindsay in the dining room. On the next day, newspapers around the country reported that Lindsay had discovered an African-American busboy poet. A scholarship to Lincoln University in Pennsylvania followed, and before Hughes received his degree in 1929, his first 2 books had been published. In 1934, Hughes' first short story collection is published called The Ways of White Folks. The same year, his father passes away.
In 1938, Hughes establishes the Harlem Suitcase Theater, a showcase for Black American drama in New York City. Langston Hughes traveled to Senegal, Nigeria, the Belgian Congo, Angola, Spain, and many other places. Langston Hughes loved to sit in clubs and just listen to blues and jazz while writing poetry. In 1954, his book Simple Takes a Wife is published, written from the point of view of his comic character Jesse B. Simple, a Harlem resident who appears in many of Hughes' columns. The book receives the Anisfield Wolf Book Award, which honors writing that tackle racism and diversity. He died on May 22, 1967, but will be remembered not only for his poetry, but also how he dedicated his life towards writing and lecturing. In 1967, May 22nd, New York City, his last volume of poems, The Panther and the Lash, is published posthumously. It reflected the black anger and militancy of the 1960s. Langston Hughes was one of the most important writers and thinkers of the artistic movement. His work helped shape American literature and politics by having a strong sense of racial pride in his poetry, novels, plays, essays, and children's books. Hughes helped spread the African American culture, humor, and spirituality through his works. Hughes's essay, The Negro Artist and the Racial Mountain, was published in The Nation on June 23, 1926. It described views for a new direction in African American literature and arts.